Hello, Bridget. Did you find a stick?
You sure did.
Well, what are we talking about today? We were out here in the hoop house, pushing your car, well, poking me in the eye with sticks, apparently. Please have mercy on me. But we were out here and kind of doing some planning for next spring, our next gardening season, and wanted to bring you all along. You be careful with that stick there, miss. But thinking about what we're going to plant and kind of doing some preparations, and kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the mindset or the thought process that you really should go through when you are growing your own food and planning on doing that in any sort of scale. Now, if you plan on growing 1 or 2 tomato plants, a pepper plant, and a few heads of lettuce, go crazy. There really doesn't need to be much planning there. But if you want to do something like we do, hello, which is grow all the tomatoes that we use to make our year's worth of tomato sauce, or our year's worth of salsa, or our year's worth of canned whole tomatoes, or grow enough peppers for all of our pickled peppers to make hot sauce with, grow enough kale and collards for all of our greens and things that we can make into smoothies and different things like that, or all of the onions that we use for fresh cooking and making onion powder with, or garlic, or all of our sweet potatoes, things like that. What you really need to start looking into is how much land, how much space do you have to be gardening or growing in now? And you could either see how I can utilize that to maximize my growing potential. And then beyond that is to say, hey, is there a space that I'd like to expand my garden, my growing space for next year? And that's something like in here in our hoop house, we've expanded our indoor growing space, or our overall growing space, with 5 new 50-foot beds, and that's for greens during the winter time, maybe some cabbage during the summer or during the shoulder seasons, fall and spring, but really for tomatoes and peppers during the summer, because it's tough to get longer lasting tomatoes and a good pepper production here in southeastern Virginia, where we get a lot of rain, humidity, and heat, which does not make for a good tomato season. We can still get tomatoes, don't get me wrong. But also we're looking at things. So you've expanded your growing space. Then what else, Bridget? Start thinking about what varieties you like. And here's where I would start. And I think this will end our video, but this is something that you should really think about is you're going to get seed catalogs, and you're going to be looking at seed companies, and they're going to have thousands of different options. All options. You want to go down? All options that are going to seem really great and really nice and really fun to grow. But what you should be thinking about is, what do you already enjoy eating? And if you already enjoy eating those things, that's what you should double up on. There's going to be 60 or 70 different types of tomatoes or peppers, but if you've never tried them before, I wouldn't grow 50 of them. And I really wouldn't put a lot of effort into growing other ones that you don't know you already enjoy. If you like pepperoncinis, if you like banana peppers, you like jalapenos, grow those for your own consumption, get really good at it, and then you can expand out into growing a lot of different options. That same train of thought would go with tomatoes. Get some good producing sauce tomatoes if you want to do sauce. And then you can always expand out to the 40 or 50 different varieties of sauce tomatoes that may have a different color, may have a little different taste, may have different little texture. But focus in on what you're really going to grow and really going to utilize. If you do that across the board, what you're going to have is a full pantry and a full garden of stuff that you're going to eat, because there's no point in growing a beautiful big garden if you don't want to eat all that's in there, or you don't have a way to eat it all. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of reward. So before I lose my eyes and I get stabbed by Miss Bridget here, hello, I'm going to let you all go, and we'll see you in another video. We love you, and we hope you found this helpful. You want to say bye? You want to say bye? Nope. All right. Did you want to grab them?